in Mexico jungle by accident. A huge Maya city has been discovered centuries after it disappeared under jungle canopy in Mexico. Canopy, let's see how to pronounce this word.
Canopy.
Canopy. Let's make it louder. Archaeologists. Let's see this one too, because it's long.
Archaeologists.
Archaeologists found pyramids, sports fields, causeways connecting districts, and what was these words?
Causeways.
And this one.
Amphitheaters.
Okay. Archaeologists found pyramids, sports fields, causeways connecting districts, and amphitheaters in the southern, I suppose it's southern state of Cake. Let's see this word, and another word too.
Southeastern.
Ooh, why I didn't know how to pronounce that word.
Campeche.
They uncovered the hidden complex, which they have called Valeriana, using LIDAR, a type of laser survey that maps structures buried under vegetation. This word, buried. I think it's buried.
Buried.
Yeah, it's buried. And also another word, this one. LIDAR or LIDAR? LIDAR. Vegetation. To this one too. Let's see.
Vegetation.
They believe it is second in density only to Calakmul, thought to be the largest Maya site in ancient Latin America. This word, I think, is a name for something.
Calakmul.
The team discovered 3 sites in total, in a survey area the size of Scotland's capital, Edinburgh, by accident when one archaeologists browsed data on the internet. How on earth did it happen? I was on something like page 16 of Google search and found a laser survey done by a Mexican organization for environmental monitoring. Let's see, monitoring or monitoring? Monitoring explains Luke Ewald Thomas, a PhD student at Tulane University in the US. It was a LIDAR survey, a remote sensing technique which fires thousands of laser pulses from a plane and maps objects flow using the time the signal takes to return. But when Mr. Ewald, I suppose, let's see how to pronounce his name. It's old, like old age. Old Thomas processed the data with methods used by archaeologists. He saw what others had missed: a huge ancient city which may have been home to 30 to 50,000 people at its peak from 750 to 750 to 850 AD. That is more than the number of people who live in the region today. The researchers say Mr. Old Thomas and his colleagues in the Valeriana. Let's see how to pronounce this city.
Valeriana.
Valeriana. Valeriana after a nearby lagoon. The find helps change an idea when in Western thinking that the tropics was where civilizations went to die, says Professor Marcello Cantu, a co-author in the research. I'm not gonna say his name, how to pronounce it, because a lot of names. There's many names here. Instead, this part of the world was home to rich and complex cultures, he explains. We can't be sure what led to the dims and eventual abandonment of the city. But the archaeologists say climate change was a major factor. See, a major factor? Where are I? Valeriana has that and was second only in the spectacular Calkmul site, around 100 kilometers away, 62 miles. It is hidden in plain sight. The archaeologists say, as it is just 15 minutes from a major road near Expijal. Let's see this one. I think it's something about China. Expijal, where mostly Maya people now live. There are no known pictures of the lost city because no one has ever been there. The researchers say, although local people may have suspected there were ruins under the mounds of earth, do they even find it?
Mounds.
The city, which was about 16.6 sq kilometer, had two major centers, with large buildings around 2 kilometer, 1.2 miles apart, linked by dense houses and causeway. It has two places with temple pyramids where Maya people would have worshipped hidden treasures like jade masks and buried their dead. Yeah. See this one?
Worshipped.
It also had a court where people would have played an ancient ball game. How ancient Maya cities have withstood the ravage of time. There was also evidence of a reservoir indicating that people used the landscape to support a large population. In total, Mr. Old Thomas and Professor Cantu surveyed 3 different sites in the jungle. They found 6,764 buildings of various sizes. Professor Elizabeth Gorham from University College London, who was not involved in the research, says it supports claims that Maya lived in complex cities or towns, not in isolated villages. The point is that the landscape is definitely settled, that is, settled in the past and not as it appears to the naked eye, uninhabited or wild, she says. The research suggests that when Maya civilization, let's see this word, I think I'm struggling to pronounce
Civilizations.
Civilizations collapsed. It is suggesting that the landscape was sharply full of people at the onset of drought. It is drought or drought. I think it's drought. Let's see.
Drought.
Yeah, it's drought conditions, and it didn't have a lot of flexibility left, and so maybe the entire system basically unrevealed as people moved further away, says Mr. Old Thomas. Warfare and the conquest of the region by Spanish invaders in the 16th century contributed to eradication of Maya city-states. Let's see this word, how to pronounce it.
Eradication.
Eradication. Okay, many more cities could be found. Lida, this one, again, I think it's Lida. It's Lida. Lidar technology has revolutionized, let's see this word.
Revolutionized
how archaeologists survey areas covered in vegetation like the tropics, opening up a world of lost civilizations, explains Professor Canito. Let's see how to pronounce his name, because I said that. I see that one. Canito. In the early years of his career, surveys were done by foot and hand, using simple instruments to check the ground inch by inch. But in the decade since LIDAR was used in the Mesoamerican region. Let's see this, how to pronounce it. Mesoamerican region, he says it is mapped around 10 times the area that archaeologists managed in about a century of work. Mr. Old Thomas says his work suggests there are many sites out there that archaeologists have no idea about. Let's see. In fact, so many sites have been found that researchers cannot hope to excavate. Let's see this word. Another word that I don't know how to pronounce. Excavate them all. I've got to go to Valeriana at some point. It's so close to the road. How could you not? Is that there are more of them than we can ever hope to study, he adds. The research is published in the Academy Journal Antiquity, I suppose. More on this. I can't see any comments. I don't see your comments, guys. So if you comment something, I can't see it because I'm streaming on my phone. That's why. Huge ancient city found in the Amazon. Egypt unearths 300-year-old lost golden city. Lost Silk Road cities discovered in Uzbek mountains. Which one I want to read? I think I want maybe read the thing about Egypt or not. What is it? Yeah, Egypt, this one. I mail it up for tomorrow because I read for 14 minutes. That's it for today.